There were 9 long weeks of prosecution evidence for the Old Bailey jury to mull over, but among the dozens of witnesses who took the stand, only one, Darren Charles John Nichols, offered a link between Jack Williams and Michael Steele and the murders. He was a brave choice for a star witness. Now aged 56, he was already a known criminal, sentenced to 3 years in prison for conspiracy to distribute counterfeit currency on November the 19th, 1992. During 2 weeks in the witness box, he admitted he was a liar who had stitched up friends. He was also forced to admit that what he wanted was to see Jack Williams and Michael Steele sent to jail. He met Steele in Hollandsey Bay Prison in Suffolk in early 1993. The pair became friendly when they shared a cell. Nichols was released in May 1994 and they kept in contact. It was his claim that he was the unwittingly getaway driver for the killings after they had been arrested for them himself, which led to Jack Williams and Michael Steele being charged with triple murder. But there was many discrepancies in the interviews Nichols gave to the police. Perhaps the evidence that could have discredited Nichols the most was the allegation that he had been involved with an Essex police officer, dubbed corrupt by the prosecution. Nichols became involved with a policeman known only as Detective Constable A in court only weeks after the shootings, and according to the prosecution, they plotted to board a North Sea ferry and steal £150,000 being taken aboard to buy drugs, planned to make amphetamine, then use it to set up 2 men who had displeased Nichols, arranged for Nichols to sell drugs to customers, then pass on their names to Officer A so he could arrest them and win promotion, told senior police officers about 60 kilograms of dud cannabis, which Nichols had dumped in a gravel pit, and then blamed 2 innocent men for putting it there. And he let Nichols receive a £400 reward over the cannabis and bought drinks together to celebrate. The entire case rested on one question: did the jury believe Darren Nichols or not? Without his evidence, the prosecution would have had no case. It was his word alone which put Jack Williams and Michael Steele in Workhouse Lane, Rettendon on December 6, 1995. The 2 defence teams said Nichols was a cunning and devious liar trying to frame their clients. The prosecution admitted Nichols was not whiter than white, but was adamant his version of events could be believed. And they said other evidence backed up what he said. After 4.5 days of deliberations, the jury agreed. Nichols, a well-known criminal from Braintree, was already a police informer before the triple murder. But in May 1996, he found himself being arrested alongside Michael Steele and Jack Williams on suspicion of the 3 killings. He soon revealed a version of events which implicated Jack Williams and Michael Steele. Their defence lawyers claim he was spinning a convincing yarn to protect himself or somebody else. But the prosecution counsel, Andrew Munday QC, said Nichols had no reason to lie, and if he did, why not make the evidence more damning against his 2 former accomplices? Detectives have given Darren Nichols a secret new identity, fearing he could now be in danger. His appearance has been changed, and his address is top secret. Each member of the 12-strong jury also had 2 undercover police officers protecting them around the clock during the trial.